Okay, just say can. Yes.
Okay, okay, I'll make a simple introduction for me. I'm Joshua. Yeah, I'm Malaysian, but I'm working in Singapore as a sales assistant sales manager in this Dolphin Logistics Private Limited. Since I like you all very young, 22nd something, 20 yeah, and then in this company also. And I graduated from the National Taiwan Ocean University. It is a major in logistics and also the ocean industrial. So it's the top three for the in Taiwan, and I'm working in their branch in Singapore. So yeah, this is simple introduction for me. And the topic today will be the talent management to cater industrial 4.0. Okay, I think you all is very lucky, and we are in the progress as Malaysia is now in the progress to become more democracy. Yeah, this is a lot of opportunity for you all. And also, right now we are facing the trade war issue between and US, and lots of factory they are shifting to ASEAN country, especially Southeast Asia. So for this Industrial 4.0, this is the new factory concept that will be impact of all of us in region. So we need to have the capability of the talent management in the 4.0. Then how we manage to using this and also a tactic or our skill in the future. This is not something like will happen 4 years after or 10 years. It is now happening. So let's talk about this today. For the industrial 4.0, there's no longer that need a lot of manpower that need the IT service and also the new technology, and which include the semiconductor in the chips. That is the most important parts that we learn from our client, our factory, that we talk about that in when we have a meeting or have a speech with the managing director, that they show us that this is the things that we need to know more about this after this COVID-19 or is happening now. Okay, content for today will be the definition of smart manufacturing and driving factors. Okay, let's talk about the smart manufacturing and driving factors. I can make an example of Foxconn. If Foxconn, you know that if Foxconn is doing the iPhone and the iMac for Apple company, so they are now inventing is for the off-light service in their 4.0 factory. That means no any workers or need any lights in their factory now. So they are invent of this kind of things. So why they can do that is this smart manufacturing so in a advanced technology that is need a lot of skill future and also need our talent management. That's include a lot. In the future business opportunity, since this COVID-19, I think lots of you and students and also workers or any salesperson, they will work from home. So, but the economy still need to going on. So how? Yeah, employer need to change their mindset. That is what you are doing now. Yeah, study at home and then yeah, through the Zoom or this webcam to study and learn the things still need to learn and graduate, right? Actually, this online learning, Harvard University started since 2001 year 2001. They started there already. So this is the yeah well there's a good opportunity for us to grab this chance to learn for this learning from home. The fourth industrial revolution is here. Are you ready all? So let me introduce what is the 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 industrial. What is that? From the 18th century, United Kingdom is the country who invent the steam engine that let the industrial 1.0 can be started. And the industrial 2.0 will be the electric era. So that we got a lot of machine manufacturing factory that started all over the world, so that they can enjoy the things and the lifestyle is in more easier way. And the 20th century, that will be the digital era. That will be in before from 1930 until now. That we're using everything, laptop, internet, computer, that is all related to digital era. And now the fourth industrial revolution, what is that? That means we need to manage to get AI and cloud technology in the future. If you don't know this skill or this skill future, we can call that, maybe it's hard for her to survive. That is the most important things of this future. I think this few years will be happening. Yeah, a lot of people, maybe they need to work from home and they need to invent the apps and they need to do the things that through the apps, also the iCloud, the cloud area, the cloud database, everything. That is, yeah, I hope you all and me included is now learning how to manage this kind of skills. Because previously, that maybe is, this good is good for you to handle of this Visual Basic or any cloud knowledge. But in, I think 3-5 years, or this be a must skill. So here we go for the Industrial 4.0. Is the intelligent production incorporated with IT, cloud technology, and big data. And for example, you know that Shopee, Lazada, or Taobao, that you all are buying things, actually they are not import or taking the things when you make order. Actually, they use the big data info that they're knowing that what is the item or what is the things that need majority of the buyers, of the consumer. So they import the things a lot first, a big lot, starting through their big data, or in about to Singapore or to ASEAN country. And once the consumer buy online or take order online, so that they will distribute to this country. So they have a hub in KL and also in Singapore, so that they can distribute very fast to the consumer. If not, the consumer need to wait about more than 10 days or 20 days before the things coming to on your hand. What is smart manufacturing? Okay, from the picture, you can see that the manufacturing doing a lot of things before consumer get the things. But in the future, smart manufacturing, they will know that what is the things that consumer needs before they produce, so that they can save a lot of waste of investment money and the raw material. They can directly know what is exactly that the consumer need that. combining information, technology, and artificial intelligence and have a revolutionary impact on every link in the manufacturing or business progress. That is the future one. Completely change the cost of products with the same value activity in R&D, manufacturing, and logistics parks. We impact a lot in this logistics park and we forced to be changed to adapt for this new era. We have no choice. We need to make a big changes. If not, we'll be out from this market. Effectively improve the mobilization and operation, provide safety environment. This is what we take more important now, as that one is the COVID-19. So that work from home is the best way and learn from home is also the best way now. But the productivity, we cannot be less than the previous year. We must improve. Increase the flexibilities of the factory, reduce the use of the energy, improve the sustainable environment and low product cost. That is the way or the mindset that for the future and the smart manufacturing factory that we invent, and we will try our best. I think everyone will for these four method mindset going on. Smart factory development trends and impact in some advanced country, we call that is what they invest in these years, that they want to develop their country to a very advanced in 4.0 because everyone cannot lose for this we call that competition. So they put a lot of money or call that investment. You can saw that China and US previously maybe they are partner, also called partner in business related, but in future due to trade war they won't be so they won't be so close connect again. So in the future they will develop their own factory or their own investment in their own mother country. Then there'll be a big changes. You can saw that most of the country, they're trying their best to put a lot of funding in this, but they sure know something will be happen in this future, in this industrial 4.0, and they sure will know that they will gain back this money and they cannot afford to lose of this competition. You can saw that US, China, and also France, so that France is doing quite well, and Korea, that is our Asia country also, South Korea. China is now the world factory, but sooner or later, lots of factory will withdraw from there and back to their mother country, as I mentioned just now. So, as ASEAN people, we can make well prepared of our talent management inside and improve ourselves, and then doing a lot of study or manage to, like I mentioned just now also, the visual basic, IT, data, big data, knowledge, so that we can complete ourselves. Once the chance or the thing is coming, then we can grab the opportunity and then to make money, or we can starting our career inside this. That is what I encourage everyone to improve yourself in this. Okay, as the key part of the fourth generation industrial the most important things is a chip semiconductor. That means all the AI or the smart factory, they need the thing is the semiconductor chips that can help you to they know how to communicate and then link with the web, iCloud, everything, and the demand, supply, everything controlled by that. So who is the one who manage of the chip semiconductor producer? The biggest one in the world will be Intel, Samsung. Intel will be from US, Samsung that will be from Korea, TSMC with Taiwan, Micron, and Qualcomm. Micron and Qualcomm will be from US. So sooner or later, you will see that your fridge, everything, they will relate it with AI. They will know that what is the things that you want and the things that you don't want to buy. That is the trend and absolutely will be happen in these 2-3 years. Okay, the 5 future development trend of smart factory. In this picture, you can saw that the material previously the material supplier they will contact with supplier and then producer, brand seller, distributor, and then the final will be the consumer. But in the future, they will directly material supplier link with the consumer. As I mentioned just now also, that will be the material supplier, or maybe you call that manufacturing. They know that what is the things that consumer need that, so that they can very quickly to produce their item. And also in the shortest of the timing that let the cargo or the things to the consumer hands. That will be the AI or combining everything, AI, data, big data, and then the cloud service. This is what the trend that will be happening. In the past, the introduction of automation was low, which was a type of intensive industry. Therefore, it is necessary to expand the production capacity of a single factory in low wages area to meet the requirement of economic scale. That is what I mentioned just now. It's like all the factory will move out from China. It is not because of only the trade war. It will be because of the cost of the laborers and the workforce in China increasing 10 to 12% yearly. The factory or the manufacturing cannot afford of this increment yearly. So you can saw that a lot of factory will withdraw out from there and to our ASEAN company, especially Vietnam. Vietnam is the next China or the next base of the manufacturing. Also the India. However, the development of smart factories are effectively reduce the demand of human resource and human congregation will also change. That's why our country, Malaysia, ASEAN, will very welcome the smart factories to our country because it is not so pollution and it will be and it need the people who working is in that can be meet a higher salaries or wages so that they can increase our productivity and also our wages. In order to meet the different demand in the regional market, major countries have also planned relevant policies to attract manufacturing back. The former pure production mode will be changed to a design, production, and service mode. That is the same mindset that I mentioned just now also. The material supplier or the manufacturing will know what is the things that consumer need. It's not that I produce first and then let the consumer buy. There will be a loss. But if I know that the needs of the consumer, that they now or this period timing, they need the thing, then I can do it now and sure can make money, or can in the progress of making the company expand. Yeah, right. This COVID-19, we know that there is a demand of the mask, but what is the mask actually need by the market? Now they need maybe it's an N95 instead of the normal surgical mask right now. So if the factory, they use the big data or they use this talent management, they know that, so that they can completely to do that maybe 1 or 2 weeks before the market need that. So this is a big changes or big opportunity for you all, and yeah. The next one will be how talent development for Industrial 4.0. For national workforce, in the education system, culture and government, we need to adapt for these changes because we are all in globalization already. So no one of us can escape from this industry 4.0. And the human capital, we need to have a good education, good knowledge, skill, experience, and the creative is the most important things that we need for this industry 4.0, because no one will know what will happening. So we need to be creative every time, everywhere. And this industrial 4.0, they also include the physical cyber, Internet of Things, knowledge, innovation, and talent. Yeah, that is what you are learning now. Okay, the most important of I need to mention also, I believe employer must believe your employee, that trust them, they can work from home and then invent the thing that same that doing in their office, so that the connection and also the industry, and we need to cover for these difficult things of COVID-19, so that we can uh, so that we can go through of it, and then we can be better in the future once this COVID-19 is over or we overcome. Yep. Now is a Q&A timing. Is that anyone need to ask something that I can give you a solution or my suggestion?
Mr. Joshua, you can check the chat box.
Oh, okay.
When I check the chat box here, there are some questions.
Okay. From I check the chat box first. Okay, I got. Is that I received a question. Did your company face any challenge on implementing smart manufacturing? How your company overcome it? Okay. From this question, I'm doing sales for this company, so that, and from our warehousing, we cannot hire or recruit the people that doesn't enter the safe entry, or can say that there's a medical report before you entry our facilities, so that we are forced to reduce our manpower or workforce, and then we have a safe distance 1 meter to 2 meter, so that that means our warehouse and also our facilities is cannot doing by other people that is not our workforce. That is very restrict now, so that we are doing a rotate also, a rotate shift. The timing management is very important for us right now. If not, we will got any the penalty and from the government if we cannot doing that well. So that we need to let one people to do two-person job right now. So is that they can manage for this? So that we need to educate them and then let them to be on course, to be more confident in their own, so that they can manage to handle these things. So there any more question? So is that what are your suggestions for fresh graduate in future business opportunity? Right now, you can you imagine that when you enter a restaurant like McDonald's, everything, they're not welcome you. They encourage you to order online instead of coming to their premises. Can you imagine that about 3-4 months before? You know, right? Yeah, that is how we're doing right now. In they take the queue, they only allow 3 to 7 person outside their restaurant. Then you need to wait quite a long time. Every restaurant is like that. And then you need to enter the safe entry. So that there is opportunity for you all to invent these apps, safe entry apps, and then track apps, and also how the delivery, the foods, and also the arrangement in their job or their rotate, then let the management people to use your apps, then they help them to settle of this arrangement, so that they won't face a penalty or anything from the government, so then they can still work in progress of their job. Yeah, that is I think is a very good opportunity. If not in the previous timing, no one will get this kind of opportunity. They won't invest or put money in these kind of things. So I think you all is learning big data, clouding, yeah, and IT visual basic. So it's a very good opportunity for you all in the future in this line. Okay, any more question?
Mr. Joshua, there's a few questions. Okay.
Is it group 11 one? I missed that.
Let me check. Just, you can you can scroll out the questions there.
Okay.
Yeah. The question from Grace, from Group 6. More sales executives will be laid off due to utilization of Industry 4.0. So do you agree with this statement?
Yeah, more sales exec will be laid off. That is exactly happening right now. Yeah, like our company, we won't recruit any more sales due to this COVID-19, so that is the sales will be facing of this kind of problem exactly will be happening. So one question to yourself, or the one to who want to be the sales, what can I bring the profit, or what can I do for this company? You must persuade your employee, and, and you must persuade them to hire you, to doing a lot of things on this. Yeah, I can do it well, work from home, everything I can manage and maintain the profit well. Then what for I need to work in office? You must let them have a function or have a way from this, because they are the boss. They won't tell you what to do. You need to do it on your own and prove that it is workable. Yeah, that is how I suggest to all of you.
Okay. For the next question is from Judy from Group
Mm-hmm.
11.
Mm-hmm.
So, due to the Industry 4.0, most of the workflows will be in database and cloud services, right? So, do you think human workforce will be replaced in your company and how your company prepare for that?
Yeah, actually, our company is have been stopped for the recruitment since March. This COVID-19 happening, so that workforce they won't be replaced as in a few sector like sales. The robot or the AI cannot replace us. They just can help us. So that how we're going to do is do more connection with people and then with the management discussion so that they know that how your company will be in progress and growth in the future so that you can help them to make money. You must let them know for this. Eventually, the human workforce should be replaced in our warehouse facilities because we can using the something the we call that AI forklift or the talent management of the warehouse so that we can reduce the workforce and the manpower. Of course, they should reduce the costing, reduce our costing, and increase our productivity. So we are now prepared on this and also our system. We're we're building the system in our Taipei HQ instead of uh, like previously each of them in each country. Then we need to hire each country. We need to hire at least 2 IT person to maintain our system now. But now we don't need already. We just need one set of system in Taipei to control all our branches of 30 of branches in all over the world, so that the Taipei can control the debts, payment, invoice, everything, and also the operation can be doing it in our HQ. So the operation, we no need to hire that much people. Yeah, that is how we doing or in the progress now.
Okay. And the next question is from Hui Yi, is from the group 2. So due to the
Mm.
COVID-19 pandemic, right? So is there any influence of your company performance?
Yeah, definitely we got influence in this line, but for logistic and also the transportation, we still going. It's not we are in the essential industrial, so that we still can operate as normal, but we need to work from home as our drivers they reduce their manpower. Previously we got 2 person in one truck or one lorry, but now we need to reduce until one. And then once our driver or our warehouse that like I mentioned just now also, we need to enter the safe entry in and out, check in and check out, so that we can protect ourselves and also our company from these things happening, and then we can track from that. The most worst thing is we don't know who will be having this virus and they spread all around. Yeah, that is what we encourage our, or must be said, must our driver, our warehouse warehouse people, and also the workforce or the operation sales in that it enter the office must enter the safety entry in the apps. Everyone, their handphone should got these apps before they can enter our premises. Yeah, so that definitely the business will not like the previously so blooming or so good, but we need to adapt from this. We still needs to survive, so we need to do a lot of things from that. Okay.
Okay, and another question from Ya Ying from group 3. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, this one, just now you answer already.
Mm.
So, and next question is Jing Xin from group 7. So,
Mm-hmm.
can I know, in order for your company to transform to Industry 4.0, is it better to provide training to existing employees or lay off the old ones and hire new suitable talent?
Both we doing it now. Yeah. Although we stopped to hiring the new for the new recruitment, yeah, we're opening. We're still on hold due to this COVID-19. But we are now all of our salesperson and also operation, they are now attend a course online to adapt more knowledge in how to improve their productivity from the web and also in the system, in our system. We just improve our system, or can say that we're doing a new system since last year. And what we need to control the cost also, and then outsource our operation to other country. That is what we're doing to cut costs. That's the method, one of the method. And the other method is, yeah, how the operation can improve their own skill or their operation, their customer service level up to their level. So we'll send them for the program to Taipei. Once they work in our office for 3 to 5 years, for a course about 3 to 4 days for one times. Yeah, this some of the IT knowledge and also the visual basic one.
Okay.
Mm,
So,
yeah.
there's a question from the Dr. Yusri. So,
Okay.
Dr. Yusri say, Mr. Joshua, could you elaborate on on how employee recruitment was done in your company? So, how the company retain and develop talent?
Okay. The first question, we are still we on hold for the recruitment, but we still ongoing for the web recruitment. Means that one is our backup trainee in the future. Once this COVID-19 ends or will be getting better, then we're hiding of this we call it back end or backup trainee or future our future employee. We still online recruit them, so that we using also like Zoom. Then they send their sending their resume, everything to us. Our our HR will study first and then pass to our management.
So, the next, Dr. Yusri and say how the company retain and develop talent.
Okay, as for the in our company we separate in the sales parks and also the operation parks. And the operation side, we send them to Taipei for our new system training for 3 to 4 days. Yeah, in the previous timing. Yeah, like last year we going to Shenzhen and also Hong Kong. Yeah, to let them know the system first, and then once they got one of them in the operation team, we go to Taipei and manage to go through all the system. If the system got problem, then the operation team need to know how to contact and to connect with the IT in Taipei, so that they can do it well without any mistake. That is how we're doing now in our company. Then it can save a lot of costing of we hiring IT or the person that in our company.
Okay, the last question is from the Nurul Fatiha from group 13. So she asks that, can I know, in order for company to transform to Industry 4.0, how do you want to establish goal setting and tracking in your company?
Okay. Okay, in the order of transform our company to Industry 4.0, the goal and the setting and our, maybe we can call it profit, is cannot be changed. We still need to going better 5 to 10% each year, so that it is no excuse for us to escape from this. So that our side we're setting the goal setting as usual, but as how we doing it to transform our companies, we need to upgrade every one of our employee. If they're not willing to adapt to changes, then it will be maybe not the future of this employee. They need to upgrade themselves, and we sponsor the money also from the government. Government got subsidy 30 to 40% of the upgrading cost and the progress, and the rest will be absorbed by our company. Yeah, but we got signed contract with them at least 1 year. You need to at least work in our office for 1 year so that we can absorb for all the other costing for this. This is what we're doing for the upgrading courses right now. But of course, now the course has all online. So after this COVID, maybe they will recover to their lesson, or maybe not, and still continuously online learning. Yeah, this is how they're doing now.
Okay.
Any question?
I think no questions already. Anyone got questions? Or you can open your mic and ask the questions. I think the second speaker is
Yeah,
in the
he's
chat
in
room
here
already,
already.
right? Hi, Mr. Amril.
Morning, Mr.
Hi, Mr.
Amir.
Amir.
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Hi.
Also, some fellow
morning.
members from Talent Corp. Kimberly. Morning.
Morning. Wait, usually, yeah? Okay, thank you, Mr. Joshua.
Hi.
Okay, maybe you can stay